Welcome to Daily Gossip. You will get daily Hollywood updates here. Remember to subscribe for the latest videos. At the glitzy 2025 Barnstable Brown Gala in Louisville, Kentucky, all eyes weren't just on the Derby horses or the A-list celebrities in attendance. It was on an 18-year-old young woman named Dannielynn Birkhead. What she did that evening wasn't just about fashion. It was something far deeper, far more emotional, wearing a stunning black halter dress, once worn by her mother, the late, unforgettable Anna Nicole Smith. Dannielynn wasn't just stepping into a party. She was walking into a moment of connection with a mother she barely had the chance to know. The dress, shimmering with crystal straps and an elegant backless design, carried more than just beauty. It carried history. It carried legacy. It carried love. This wasn't just a red carpet moment. It was a symbolic reunion, one that spoke volumes about memory, identity, and the deep emotional ties that bind a daughter to the mother she lost as an infant. "It's the closest to a hug I can get," Dannielynn said, of wearing her mom's dress. And in that one sentence, she captured the hearts of millions. In that dress, she became her mother's twin, not just in looks, but in presence, confidence, and grace. The story of Dannielynn Birkhead and Anna Nicole Smith is one of fame, tragedy, strength, and renewal. And at the 2025 Kentucky Derby Gala, it found a new chapter. Let's go back. Anna Nicole Smith was a larger-than-life figure, model, actress, reality star, and a constant tabloid presence in the late 90s and early 2000s. Her marriage to billionaire J. Howard Marshall, her rise to fame through Playboy and Guess modeling, campaigns, and her turbulent reality TV life all turned her into an icon. But her life was filled with heartbreak. Her beloved son, Daniel, died of a drug overdose just days after Dannielynn was born in 2006. Less than 6 months later, Anna herself died of an accidental overdose in a Florida hotel room. She was 39. Dannielynn was just 5 months old. She never got to know her mother, never heard her laugh, never held her hand, never got to say, "I love you" back. And yet, here she is in 2025, living out Anna's memory in her own unique and graceful way. Raised out of the limelight by her father, photographer Larry Birkhead, Dannielynn's life could have been very different. The legal battles over paternity and inheritance made international headlines, and there were fears she'd become a media casualty, like her mother. But Larry did something few expected. He removed her from the spotlight. He gave her a normal life, shielding her from the glare of fame. For years, the only public appearances she made were with her dad at the Kentucky Derby, honoring the place where Anna and Larry first met in 2003. What started as a small tribute became an annual tradition, but this year's appearance wasn't just about tradition. It was about transformation. Wearing her mother's 2004 gala dress, Dannielynn stunned the crowd with her resemblance to Anna Nicole. She wasn't trying to be a celebrity. She wasn't seeking fame. She was connecting with her roots. Her dad revealed that he had carefully preserved all of Anna's clothes, spending over $200,000 in storage fees over the years. He hoped Dannielynn would one day understand and appreciate her mother's legacy. This year, she did. For the first time, she chose the dress herself. It was her idea, not a costume or a publicity stunt, but a deeply personal decision. She said it made her feel like she was with her mom, that she could feel Anna's presence, that she could finally begin to bridge the emotional gap of a lifetime lost. And it wasn't just the dress. At the Derby itself, Dannielynn wore some of Anna's gold jewelry, a necklace and bangles that sparkled like memories too precious to forget. She paired them with a soft seafoam green tulle gown, reminiscent of 1950s prom elegance. Her look was vintage, feminine, and distinctly hers. Yet through every piece, every glance, every step, Anna was there too. She wasn't mimicking her mother. She was honoring her. And in doing so, she showed us all that grief and love don't fade. They evolve. What makes this moment even more emotional is the way Larry Birkhead has championed his daughter's identity while always keeping Anna's memory alive. In his Instagram post from the gala, he reflected on the irony of life, that he met Anna at this very event decades ago, never knowing they'd create a daughter who would one day return to that same event wearing her mother's gown. It's not just a full circle moment, it's a healing one. Larry said he was proud of Dannielynn for wanting to learn more about her mother, to explore her fashion world, and understand who Anna was beyond the headlines. That's something truly beautiful, and the world noticed. Photos of Dannielynn from the gala quickly went viral. Social media was flooded with comments about her resemblance to Anna, her graceful demeanor, and the sheer emotional weight of the moment. Celebrities at the event, including Simone Biles, Selma Blair, and Aaron Rodgers, were moved by her poise. Performances by Boys II, Men and Joey Fatone gave the event its usual energy, but it was Dannielynn who quietly stole the spotlight. But perhaps the most powerful part of this story is what it says about legacy. Anna Nicole Smith's life was often misunderstood. She was mocked, criticized, and sensationalized, but she was also vulnerable, loving, and fiercely devoted to her children. And now, through Dannielynn, we're seeing the softer, more meaningful side of Anna's legacy unfold. A daughter choosing to remember, to reconnect, to revive that love on her own terms. In a world that often defines celebrity children by chaos and scandal, Dannielynn is choosing dignity. She's choosing sentiment over spectacle. And that's what makes this moment so unforgettable. This wasn't a Hollywood comeback or a red carpet stunt. It was a daughter whispering, "I love you," to a mother she barely knew, through silk, sparkle, and shared soul. It was Larry Birkhead's love letter to both Anna and Dannielynn, a reminder that behind every tabloid tragedy is a family trying to heal. So as the lights from the Kentucky Derby Gala dim, as the photos are archived, and the gowns return to closets and showcases, one image remains. Dannielynn, standing tall in her mother's dress, glowing with pride, grace, and a love that transcends time. It was a fashion moment, yes, but more than that, it was a spiritual reunion, a gentle whisper from a mother long gone to a daughter coming into her own. Anna Nicole Smith may be gone, but her memory is alive, boldly, beautifully, and undeniably in Dannielynn. And for that, the world bows not just in admiration, but in respect. Thanks for watching Daily Gossip. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more emotional Hollywood updates, family moments, and real-life stories that truly touch the heart. Until next time, stay kind and keep remembering those we love.